for this video, I thought I would do it a little bit differently. I've been really inspired by Rihanna's technique to highlighting. Makeup artist explains that Rihanna likes to highlight a different type of way, take it up a notch. So she goes from here to here, and then she also like blends it into the eye. That way you don't really see where anything starts and ends. Everything is just like a seamless color. And she did launch her kilowatts this summer. I have both of them. I haven't really had the chance to play around with them, and I really love the Met Gala look that Rihanna did last year. So she had like this wash of pink, and she was wearing this one, actually, the Sangria Sunset. That's where she kind of like previewed the color, and it's out there. Like, the look is not an everyday wearable look, but for me, from like an artist standpoint, I was just like, yes. On the Fenty Beauty YouTube channel, Priscilla Ono, I love her so much. She does tutorials and she shows you different techniques, or the techniques that Rihanna uses on her face. So she did do the Met Gala look, and then she also has another video that says literally how to highlight the Fenty Way. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to insert the video here, that way we can both watch and then just take it step by step, see if I can achieve that nice look. Already did my base off camera because it's all about the highlight. So yeah, that's what's going down. Let's watch the video.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to get one of Rihanna's most iconic looks from the Met Gala 2017, where she actually debuted our new Kilowatt Foil. My model Yvonne is already Fenty face prepped, so I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to take our Kilowatt Foil in Sangria Sunset, and I'm going to take our highlight brush, dip into the product, and just really go for it. I'm going to start to apply it on the eyes, focusing it more on the outer end of the eyes, brow bone, outer lid, then taking it up and out onto the temple area, and just
Okay, so to start it off, I don't have their cheek hugging brush. I'm so tempted, and I want to buy it so bad, but it's $32, and I'm so close to buying it though, so close. So for this video, I'm gonna be using the highlight brushes that I have. So that my two most used highlighting brushes are this one by Milani, and then this Real Techniques brush. And then I have these three other brushes that I can use. I'm just gonna see what I want to do depending on what she does in the video. She's using Sangria Sunset, so I'm just gonna go in with this one. This is the Morphe M504, and she started off kind of like on the outer corner. So focusing it on the outer V, and she just kind of like packs it on, and then she takes it out here. Like that. And this looks like a blending brush, but it's really, it's fat. I wouldn't use this in my crease. It's too big for my crease, so I do use it to highlight. So I'm just gonna okay. And then she said she takes it out to the temple. Like that. So I'm just gonna do like circular motions just to kind of like diffuse that color right there. This is what I got so far. Let's see what else.
blending it around and then applying it on our cheekbone. I want to do a light wash of color first, and then I can really amp up my specific areas later by layering my highlight. So this is the same creamy formula that we...
Okay, so she said light wash of color, and that's what I'm gonna do. So she took it out where we normally highlight, so right here she said light wash of color. So I guess she's just kind of like mapping out everything. I'm gonna go in with my Milani. This is the all over blending brush. Light wash of color, where? That joint is pigmented. I have a pimple right here, so I'm gonna try not to touch that. Ew. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like that for now.
know and love from our original kilowatts, except with a more high impact metallic
And she's
finish.
just like buffing
I'm also
it in.
applying the kilowatt foil on the eyelid. You can always apply these on the eyes, face, body, anywhere you really want to shine.
Okay, so she's basically just like buffing it in. That's what I see her doing. Buffing it in. Buffing it in. And then she said you can apply some to your eyes. I'm gonna go in with this. I feel like I'm going in with way too many brushes, but you know, just like a wash. Ooh, 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 ooh. And I'm just gonna buff it. Yes. Bitch. Okay, let's go.
Our highlighting brush is perfect for applying your highlight on
Yes,
your cheekbone.
I want it.
It perfectly hugs your cheek and applies your highlight seamlessly and flawlessly. I'm going to take a little bit of our Ginger Binge Kilowatt and start to deepen up our highlight, more so on the cheek area. Now I'm going to go back in with my Sangria Sunset and I'm going to apply it all underneath the bottom lash line.
So I see that she brought it down a little bit more just so it connects with the highlight. That's what I'm seeing on there. So I'm just gonna keep adding, and I don't have I don't have the Ginger Binge or Moscow Mule, so we're just gonna skip that for now. And she did bring the highlight into her lower lash line, so. But doing the circular motions does just blend it in nicely. Like you can't really see where it starts or where it ends. Yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna take the brush that I normally use on my lower lash line and just have at it. Go to town. You kind of just want to connect it with what's going on over here. I see what she's doing. I see. Everything just like flows together. Even though it's like a crazy color, it's flowing together. I like it. I like it. I like it. So I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Let's see what else.
Outer end of the eye, I'm going to connect it to the rest of the shadow that just seamlessly blends into our tops of our cheekbones and our temple area. So you really get that flawless blend and you really blur the lines and you don't really see where it starts and finishes.
Yes, that's what I just said.
Then I'm going to take some more of my Sangria Sunset and just dab it on the eyelids to really get more of an intense color payoff. These kilowatt foils have a lot of color in them.
Alright, so we're just going to keep dabbing it on the outer. See that she's focusing it on. Let me use this brush just to kind of like pack on the shadow. And I actually want to take it a little bit higher up here, just so that when it gets out here, it's just like, I don't know if that makes sense. It's making sense in my head, and I really like how this looks. Okay.
About how you layer them. Now I'm going to take a little bit of fire crystal and I'm going to apply it right on the inner corners of the eye.
So I don't have fire crystal, but I do have Mean Money / Hustler Baby, and mine broke, so I literally put tape on it to hold it in place. But this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put this on my inner corner. Ooh, that's pretty. Yes.
Now I'm going to take a little bit of Mimosa Sunrise and apply it right on the apples of the cheek. Just lightly blend it in to our Sangria Sunset.
Okay, so she put a little bit of the Mimosa Sunrise, this orange right next to it, on the, she said the apples of the cheeks. And I'm going to do the same thing, just apply it to the apples of my cheek. And you want to blend it in with that highlight. Next.
it on the eyelids, layering over our sangria.
Okay, so she's using Fire Crystal again. I'm gonna go in with that brush that I used earlier, and I'm gonna go in with Tesla Baby. She's putting it on the lid, so yes, give it to me.
Take some of our sangria Sunset, and I'm gonna apply that right in the crease.
Or Sangria Sunset and apply it right in the crease. And she's kind of doing like this V shape thingy, so I'm just gonna V shape it up, you know? She's kind of doing this, defining the crease. Okay.
For more saturation under the eyes, I actually wet my brush, dipped it into my kilowatt foil, and then applied it on the eye. And now I'm going back with my Sangria Sunset and just really saturating the color.
So let's wet the brush. I'm using Fix Plus. And for more depth on the outer corner. So she says she just went back in with the... I'm gonna wet this brush too, even though I don't think she wet it. She said to saturate the color a little bit more. I'm kind of like scared. But I'm still starting off from this shadow up here and just... Oh yes, that Priscilla girl. Let's see.
So if you have our Galaxy palette, a really cool thing that you can do is take Milky Way and apply it right on top to give that really beautiful glittery effect that Rihanna had.
Ooh, you know what I can go in with? Let me go in with a little bit of Minted Mojito. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit because I don't want it to alter the color, but I do want that kind of shine. So let me just try it right here. Ooh, yep, that's what I was going for. And it just boom, 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 boom.
Gonna finish up the look with a little bit of eyeliner and mascara.
Alright, so I'm gonna put on mascara, maybe I'll do some lashes, and I'm gonna do the other side, and then I'm gonna come back.
They painted me out to be the bad guy. But it's the last time you're gonna see a bad guy through the rap game like me. I went and cut the chopsticks, put it in my bun just to pop shit. I'm always in the top shit. Back seats, bitch, put the gossip.
This is pretty much what I have going on. I put some lashes on, some Ardell Wispies, just so it won't be too like boom out there. And yeah, I'm just gonna set my face before I put on my lipstick. Oh my gosh, yo, this setting spray, this Morphe setting spray, if you haven't tried this, you need to try it. I love it. Since my face is a little wet, let me add a little bit more. And then for lips, I don't know what to do for lips. I kind of want to blank them out. I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer. Maybe I can rub some of that pink on my lips. Okay. Will I be able to add the highlight is the question. I added a little bit of the Minted Mojito. That's what I'm adding, like right here to kind of define, and right here. So this is the finished look. I love how this came out. Even though it's not the normal everyday color that you would wear, it's so seamless. The technique just, it's giving me life. If you look at my face, you don't see where everything starts and ends, and It reminds me of editorial makeup, and like I said in my last video, I live for editorial looks. Let me know what you guys think, and if you picked up any of the Fenty Kilowatts, let me know how you use them, because they are very versatile and they are hella pigmented. These did come out in the summer collection, but they aren't limited edition, so they'll be available year round whenever you want to pick them up. So let me know. Look at that. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.